It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter. I made it to Friday.
Woohoo!
Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus, all here. Today's program, sponsored by Kurt Signetti. He's going to send us some money, I think, to sponsor this show.
Woo!
Hello to everybody watching on the YouTube, listening on the podcast, or listening live from 10 to 11 every weekday from 10 to 11 right here on the Big X. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. We got high school football tonight right here on the Big X. St. X hosting North Hardin. District game, 7 o'clock, 6:35 pregame. Tony and myself will bring you the action. Scooter, where are you tonight?
Floyd Central and New Albany.
That's correct, Tony. Well done.
In the Knobs?
In New Albany.
I took a shot.
Yeah.
Give me the time and the station.
6:50 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. I'll be on 94.7 WFIA, and not sure how good of a game it's going to be. But we're hopeful.
But you got to listen, because I know you're all going to be sitting at home watching Louisville and Miami on high school football Friday night.
Turn the sound off those clowns.
The M&M Carnage hotline is open. I don't even know who's calling that game, but turn it off anyway. 384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line is open as well. 502-414-1450. Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Unsponsored six-pack coming up. I'll give you 3 college winners, 3 pro winners against the spread this week, or at least I'll try to. 4-2 last week, so on a bit of a heater, but not a heater like Big Al and Tony. Tony and Big Al the Fish.
8-2.
8-2 last 2 weeks. 4-1 each week. NFL Mortal Locks from those 2 idiots are coming up as well.
By the way, speaking of idiots, it's Dave Pash and Dusty Dvorak.
There you go. I like
Dave
Pash.
Same.
Dave Pash is good. He put up with Bill Walton all those years.
If he can do that, he's good in my book.
Me too.
We'll get to the Bengals win over Pittsburgh last night. College football weekend coming up. The baseball playoffs, the Dodgers on the brink of another World Series appearance, if not a World Series title. They've lost 1 postseason game so far to the Philadelphia Phillies. They're a machine right now. We'll talk about that. Birthday's coming up as well. We start with the Kurt Signetti news. 8 years, almost $93 million. I think, did I hear that it's all guaranteed? Scooter?
I don't know that.
You're an
There's
Indiana guy.
a certain situation where it's all guaranteed.
Oh, that is, by the way, that is $11.6 million a year. That is now the new standard. So when Pick a Coach has a great year at Pick a School and says, hey, I want this kind of money because that dude's getting it in Bloomington, of all places. It's a football school now, by the way.
It's guaranteed if they fire him without cause.
Well, if you lose 8
Always have a
games,
cause.
isn't that cause? I guess that's not cause. Record is not cause. Cause would be illegal recruiting violations.
You do something stupid.
You get on a motorcycle with your girlfriend and have a neck brace on, things like that.
Joking a kid, people compare him to Bobby Knight.
2033 is how long the Hoosier fan base will be with Kurt Signetti, according to this contract. And I got to go to you, Scooter, first. I know you're happy he's staying, but is this too much money to pay a football coach, no offense here, at Indiana University?
No, absolutely not. Because, I mean, Indiana football has never been good, and Indiana basketball, as everybody knows, has struggled for, 40 years now? I mean, if Indiana football is going to be the shining light and the beacon for athletics at Indiana University, you give that guy whatever he wants.
All right, I'll go counterpoint here, Tony Burke. What are you worried about if you're an Indiana fan in this contract?
Well, I'm worried if having a couple good years, and then I was using Penn State as an example. I know they didn't have the coach that's the best one in the country, but things change sometimes, and not for any reason. Just sometimes you make bad decisions, and you don't get the guys you should have got, and you made a great point, John. when you have to play Ohio State, Michigan, and maybe Penn State or Oregon in the same
USC.
year, that makes it tougher. It makes it a lot tougher than the last couple
But
of
wait,
years.
time out.
Now,
Because,
they
John,
did
you
go to
said,
Oregon and win.
you said earlier this week
Yep.
when we brought up the Michigan State spread that they're not Indiana anymore. They are Ohio State now.
I agree. This year they are.
This year.
Yeah.
It's going to be every year.
There's a lot of teams that are Ohio State this year. And we see these teams there. You know who was Ohio State last year? Arizona State was Ohio State last year.
That's not
Indiana
fair.
was Ohio State last year.
No.
They got to the playoff, lost to Notre Dame.
Didn't get a bye. Ohio State's getting a bye.
Ohio State is getting a bye.
Indiana
So
is Ohio
Indiana.
State this year because Indiana's going to get a bye this year.
They are
I
going to
agree
get a
with
bye.
You still have to see the body of work at
Scooter.
the end of the season.
Scooter, Arizona State got a bye if I'm not
Yes, they did.
Did they really?
Now, they
Yep.
changed the rules this year.
Right.
They were,
yeah, they did.
they
You're
were
right.
conference champions.
You're right.
That wouldn't happen this year, but they had a bye last year.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
You're right.
Yeah, I like hearing that. And
I think it's a great move, but there are too many. There are still lots of things. It's a long time, man.
Timing is
Remember that girl that
everything.
you thought was the greatest girl in the world for
wait
2
a
or 3
minute,
years?
wait a minute. Yes, I do. Go ahead.
And then they decided that you weren't the one they wanted to
Oh,
be with.
high school. Oh.
It happens. It
She
happens.
didn't know I loved her, Tony. But anyway, I digress. It's all about timing.
It is.
This is all
the
about.
right.
This is completely about timing, because if Penn State doesn't lose to UCLA, or if Penn State doesn't lose to Northwestern, and if Penn State doesn't fire James Franklin, and if one of the first names out of the Penn State people's mouths is
Hey.
Kurt Signetti, he is not signing this contract this week for $93 million. But he has to.
He has to.
Got to shut them down.
And Indiana is backed into a corner here in a spot where, with all this stuff going on at Penn State, they have to lock up Kurt Signetti for a significant amount of time. They had to do it. They did it. It was the right move by Indiana. It was the right move by Kurt Signetti's agent to call and go,
We're getting a lot of offers.
we're getting a lot of calls. Penn State's called. Florida's called.
They had
A
to
lot-
cheer when
Florida State is called.
they had to cheer when they fired Franklin. His posse
Well, sure.
had to cheer.
Absolutely. So this was perfect timing, which it usually is when these kind of contracts are handed out. But I will also say this, and I bet Indiana to win it all. I like this Indiana team.
We're screwed.
They are Heist Mendoza. They're easy
are.
to pull for. Signetti's fun. He's a lot more fun than any Indiana football coach that I can remember. He's a lot of fun to critique and to listen to and to watch. But there are many examples of a coach getting the big contract and it just doesn't work out
Down the road.
down the road, and the university is on the hook for a lot of money. They got to pay to get rid of him. They got to pay to bring somebody else in there. And look at USC with the guy that's the offensive coordinator of the Commanders now. Who was USC's old coach? Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
No, he's still there.
No, he's still
No, Lincoln. It's the other guy. You know what I'm talking
the other guy. Yeah, the other guy.
Starts with a K. He was the head coach of the Cardinals.
Kirk Kingsbury.
Kingsbury. Cliff Kingsbury. He wasn't USC. But look at Mark Stoops. Look where Kentucky's at right now, because they gave Mark Stoops a contract when other teams were flirting, including Florida State before they hired Mike Norvell, were flirting with Mark Stoops. This happened. Look at James Franklin. I mean, it's a week ago. 2 weeks ago, he was fine.
Everybody's your buddy to things go wrong.
Everybody's great until things go wrong.
There's only one thing that you all are missing in all those coaches. And I know you guys are on the older scale, so maybe you don't know how to Google, but Kurt Signetti wins. Give him a Google sometime.
Scooter,
I'm not worried.
the reason those guys got hired where they were is because they won.
Yeah, but you can't Google them and see that they win.
You can Google James Franklin and see that he won.
You Google
He won at
Kurt
Vanderbilt.
Signetti, it just says winner.
Penn State thought they were going to win it all last year.
So when I go to Wikipedia, I got to look under winner, and it comes up Kurt Signetti.
Kurt
Is
Signetti,
that what
yep,
happened?
picture of him.
I didn't know that. I'm going to do research this weekend just to rebunk all of your arguments. I never do any research, as people who listen to the show know.
Look, I've may have limited time, to be on my high horse with this Indiana football team, and I realize that.
You ain't getting off of it, are
I'm
you?
not getting off of it. I'm going to ride that wave until it crashes.
Indiana's got Michigan State on Saturday.
Nobody even cares.
3:30 on the Peacock.
49-10 coming right up.
27 points. I want to make them part of the six-pack, and I just can't do it. I don't know why. I just can't do it. All right.
The timing, that's why.
The timing
Timing
is
of
correct.
everything.
And it's all about the number for me. I don't think Indiana's going to lose. Let's
No, they're not
don't be
gonna lose.
crazy. Michigan State, UCLA, both at home. At Maryland, at Penn State. And that was where he was not going to come home with the Hoosiers. He was going to stay. Then they finished with a bad Wisconsin team at home.
Yeah.
And at Purdue.
They don't have a game on there they could lose.
Well,
State.
I will say the Penn State.
They could.
Maryland's better than we think, although they're not Indiana good. Let's be honest. But Penn State is going to be fired up for that game.
If they're playing for themselves and they feel responsible for James Franklin being fired, I could see them having somewhat of a turn.
Well, I think it's going to be a situation.
They have you figure they got a good team.
You signed that guy to that contract, and we were interested in him. We're going to kick your butt to show you that.
Yeah, but they lost to Northwestern
I know.
and UCLA.
I know that's hard to put that in the rearview window.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Rearview mirror. So there you go. Kurt Cignetti, the highest paid coach per year in college football now.
What is Penn State coach going to get paid?
He's going to say, "You see that guy in Bloomington?
If you want me,
apparently you want me as much as they wanted Kurt Cignetti. So I think you should pay me $11.7 million a year.
Who did they go get now?
It's just
I have no
It's
idea.
just like quarterbacks in the NFL.
and wide receivers.
They're going to end
All of
up.
them.
They're going to end up with Matt Rule, and I don't think they're going to be happy about it. The fan base, but he is an alumnus. He has been successful. He's got Nebraska going in the right direction. He's coached in the NFL. He's got a lot of experience. I think that's who they end up with, unless somebody comes out of the woodwork like a John Gruden,
Yeah, I was in the gym yesterday, and
Bill Parcells.
I couldn't hear it, but McAfee had on Matt Rule yesterday. I would have loved to heard that conversation.
That's when you hit the button
Yeah.
for the closed caption, so you can read it. Now Nebraska, by the way, is ranked
what?
25th, and they're at Minnesota tonight. Is this a distraction for Nebraska going on the road? And all of a sudden, their coach is being
Who they
talked
playing?
about.
Who'd you say?
At Minnesota.
They're horrible.
They beat Purdue
The
last week,
Gophers.
but Purdue was in that game the whole way, and that tells you how bad Minnesota is. Did you say Gophers?
God, if you kill all the Gophers,
You kill all the Gophers. By the way, has anybody watched the John Candy?
I'm going to. I only saw it last night. I didn't know it was coming on.
It's called I Like Me, the John Candy
Oh,
retrospective.
I got to see that.
It's almost 2 hours long, and it went by in a half hour, felt like. It was,
You already watched
I watched it yesterday. It was great. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but
Yeah.
I recommend it 100%. You said, what quote did we just now use? I don't think it was even a Candy quote, but it made me think of John Candy. What are we talking about?
Gophers.
Gophers.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Murray is in the documentary, so that's why I thought Gophers. Oh, Bill Murray, John Candy.
And I'm down
It's
to the
great.
last
It's great.
episode of Black Rabbit.
Well, I finished the Ed Gein story,
I recommend Black Rabbit too.
and then I took 3
Still have-
showers because that's how bad it is. That's how evil this dude was. Well, he was crazy. It just led to him doing evil things. He didn't, one of those deals where the mind takes over and you just have no control. But anyway, I finished that, so I went to the John Candy story. Splash, man. Splash. Something worked for me.
I've used
Stick
that
with
on
it.
games all the time. Scoot used that one time. I said, Judge John Candy said in Splash, when things work for me, I stick with them.
Stripes, when he's Dewey Oxberger.
I saw some film on that.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Oh, my God. Uncle Buck. I'm sure Scooter's
I
an
love
Uncle
Uncle
Buck
Buck.
guy.
Oh, yeah. Love Uncle Buck.
Oh, God, he was so good, and he was so funny. And to be a better person than you were an actor and comedian, that's hard to do, I think, in
Said he was
Hollywood.
still a big kid back then.
Oh, yeah, he was. And his wife's great. I already spoiled it, I guess. I didn't want to spoil it. But I guess I did a little bit. It was
Hey,
great.
the Black Rabbit thing, I'll just tell you this much. If
Yeah.
you like the Ozark, you'll like it.
Well, I'm a big Jason Bateman fan anyway. and I like Jude Law, so I thought those two guys, it's got to be good. Those guys can flat out act. All right, let's do baseball quick while we got a minute here.
You were going to say birthdays. I was like, I'm not ready.
Dodgers beat Milwaukee. Dodgers beat Milwaukee 3-1. They now have a 3-0 series lead.
Shut her down, Scoot.
Shut down Milwaukee, because the pitching for the Dodgers has been unbelievable. 1 run again. Glass now 5 2/3 innings. He allowed the 1 run, 3 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Shohei tripled and Mookie doubled to start the bottom of the first. That was basically a ball game.
And Shohei reached out and just
Flicked it.
like he was hitting a forehand lob.
Yeah, it was a tennis shot. You're right.
And when it hit, did you say what I said? Oh, that's
triple.
three.
That's triple. It hit and started rolling, and that guy was in right center, and I went, he might be a home run. He just runs like a gazelle. He will pitch tonight against, for the 3rd straight game, Jose Quintana is listed as Milwaukee's starter. He hasn't started yet.
I want the people at home to do this because John sent a text last night, and I want you to raise your hand if you know who this person is. And if you're Scooter's age, you don't. John said, Mary Hart
Is amped up.
and Scoot goes, who?
Who?
So if you're sitting out there and you know who Mary Hart is, raise your hand. And if you don't, go, I got nothing.
If you don't, you're probably under 40 years old.
Yes, exactly.
Toronto beats Seattle 8-2. We haven't had a home team win in that series yet. It's tied 2-2, and the old guy, it was old guy night.
It was old guy night last night.
Mad Max, and man,
He was jacked
when
up.
John Schneider came out to the mound to take him out, woo! John Schneider said after the game, I thought he was going to kill me.
He's got those two. He's got different color
Got a
eyes.
brown eye and a blue eye. Yeah.
It's freaky looking.
He went 5 2/3. He didn't get taken out at that point, by the way.
Because he thought he was going to kill him, Mike.
3 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Turned back the clock night for Max Scherzer. Guerrero and Jimenez hit homers, and the Blue Jays, who were kind of left for dead, I think, when they came to Seattle after losing the first 2 at home, are back in it, 2 games apiece, and they now have home field advantage. Tonight, 6:08, Kevin Gossman against Bryce Miller in Seattle. All right, we'll take a break, come back, break down last night's Bengals win over Scooter's Steelers. We got birthdays coming up, 6-pack, and also right after the break, Tony and Big Al Fish's Mortal NFL Locks. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big X. on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Tony Burke, Scooter Dingus. M&M Carnage hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line is open as well, 414-1450. James Franklin, by the way, going to do an interview on College Game Day this weekend.
Woohoo.
Why is he going on?
He got plenty of money.
He's got plenty of money. Is he going on to bash Penn State? He did win 104 games.
Probably just going on to
12
brag
seasons.
about how many days he spent on the beach for the last week. Sipping pina colada.
Exclusive interview with James Franklin. I don't know if that's going to bring a lot of viewers to the show, but they are promoting that. Ace Frehley passed away yesterday.
Oh,
Tony.
man, one of the original KISS members.
You ever see KISS?
First concert I ever saw. I saw AC/DC open for KISS when I was in the 8th grade.
I saw him in 03, so a lot of years later than you did.
Yeah, mine was like 77.
When they opened for Aerosmith, in the basically this octogenarian club concert. They came out in their wheelchairs and played some music. But Ace Frehley, one of the original founding members of KISS, passes away yesterday at the age of 74.
Would you all ever join a band if you had to paint your face every night?
It depends how much money you pay.
I think that'd be exhausting.
I think it would be too, but they made a lot of money, man.
Yeah, they kept making money. They never stopped making money.
Gene Simmons had the rights to all
cooking
the stuff.
show, he had a reality show.
everything they made, and then at the end, a few years back, they sold it all, the rights.
Gene did all right.
Yeah, he did real well.
All right, Bengals 33, Steelers 31. Cincinnati kicks a field goal with 7 seconds left to win it. They almost left Aaron Rodgers too much time, believe it or not.
What a throw.
A Hail Mary that he threw about 70 yards, knocked down at the goal line by the Bengals, and Cincinnati improves to 3-4. I know it doesn't sound like much, but they have hope now. They now have hope. And Mike Tomlin, you can complain about Cleveland trading Flacco to a division rival all you want.
That's why he was complaining.
Um,
Precisely what happened last night.
What do you got to say now? Because you couldn't beat him.
Browns don't care.
You beat him in Cleveland. You couldn't beat him in Cincinnati. By the way, 3 weeks from now, return trip to Pittsburgh
I think
for the Bengals.
it was just putting the screws in them. I think Browns didn't care. They weren't going anywhere.
Well, that's the point I think he was making. He was not mad at Cincinnati for making the deal. He was mad at Cleveland
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
for making the deal. Jamar Chase in the Old Man Bowl last night had 23 targets. He caught 16 passes, which is a team record, 161 yards and a touchdown. Joe Flacco threw 45 passes last night, 47 passes, I'm sorry. 2 of them were throwaways. 45 passes. Out of the 45 passes he threw at people, 33 of those were either to Jamar Chase or T. Higgins.
That shows you how smart Joe
That shows
Flacco
you
is.
how smart Joe Flacco is. Only 12 times did he target anybody else. T had 6 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown. They got running game back last
What
night.
happened to the Steelers' defense last night?
It's been all season, Tony. They've not been good.
You would think against the Bengals, and Jake Browning sitting over going, I must really suck.
Chase Brown, 11 carries for 108 yards. Flacco's numbers, his beard is really getting white, by the way. 31 of 47, 342, and 3 touchdowns. He was great. And if you look at the Bengals' schedule, I know they do have a rematch with Pittsburgh in 3 weeks, as I mentioned, but the next 2 weeks, they've got the Jets at home and the Bears at home. So winnable games, then a bye week, and then they go to Pittsburgh. They still have New England on the schedule. Miami is still on the schedule. Cardinals are on the schedule. They got the Browns again. So I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but I'm saying after last night, there is hope that Joe Flacco can keep them eligible for playoff contention until somehow, some way, Joe Burrow gets back.
We're taking a poll. Who looks older, Rodgers or Flacco?
I think Flacco because of the whiteness of the beard.
And he's got it. Rodgers got it too. He's got gray in his. The steps that Aaron Rodgers takes cracks me up.
They're little baby steps.
Yeah, he's
now.
like,
chop, chop, chop.
Here they come. Here I got to throw it. But he completes them.
But Flacco doesn't take steps.
He just
He takes a snap, throws the ball.
Did you see that? Y'all remember that play where Rodgers rolled out to the right, was just looking for some room to throw, and he froze a defender, like juked him? I was like, wait, what?
I missed that one.
I looked at my roommate, and I was like, is this dude 26 again?
On the last drive, Flacco actually pulled one down.
That was maybe the greatest call
RPO,
of the
and
year.
he kept it and got a first down.
Nobody, including Joe Flacco, knew he was going to run.
All the Steeler defenders looked at him like, is he
He
really
got the
running?
ball?
I'm not going to chase him. Has he got the ball? There's no way. Aaron Rodgers, 23 of 34, 249, 4 touchdowns. Don't underestimate one of those 2 interceptions, because the one there at the end of the half
What a play.
allowed the Bengals to go down the field. I'm talking about the earlier one, the deep ball.
Okay, yeah.
Bengals went down and kicked a field goal, but right before halftime, which ended up being huge in the outcome of this game.
Well, the Turner interception was phenomenal.
Just took it away from Metcalf.
But what? Warren was really good. Jalen Warren, they couldn't tackle
16 for 127.
He was really good.
And Pat Freiermuth, you could hear the Steeler fans when he caught a pass. Oh, my God.
He only caught 8 passes.
Those idiots are everywhere.
He only caught 8 passes before that this year.
Yeah.
Why haven't
That's
he
a
got
great
the ball?
Was he hurt early in the year? Scooter, I think you didn't play the first couple games.
That might be right. Maybe it was just the addition of Jonnu Smith, who's just a better
Jonnu
tight
Smith
end.
was good last night.
Yeah.
Freiermuth had 5 catches for 111 and
that was a
2
big one.
touchdowns. And now,
All 3 Steelers tight ends had a touchdown.
this is going to sound silly. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
If Lamar comes back, hopefully this week, but if not, then next week. I think Baltimore's off this week, as a matter of fact. But if Lamar comes back next week,
Supposed to.
look, Pittsburgh needed that win last night.
Mm-hmm.
They could have.
That sounds silly
They
because they
could have
still got a
stretched that
2-game
out so
They
far.
still got a 2-game lead in the division and 3 over the Ravens. But I'm just saying, Ravens get Lamar back, get a couple other guys back. I don't think they're out of it in this division. I still think this division's wide open except for Cleveland, who stinks. Is that crazy, Tom? Because you got a 2-game lead.
No, I don't think so. And I thought
we're 7 games into
Herb
the
Street
season.
brought that
Both
up.
teams.
This was, a big game
Yeah.
for the Steelers to just basically wipe the other part of the division out.
Just pretty much eliminate everybody.
Yeah.
But because then you would have been 4 games ahead of Baltimore, not 3. Maybe I'm grasping at straws because I bet Baltimore to go to the Super Bowl. I didn't bet them. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, but I don't.
Well, Herbie made a good point too. He goes, even though there was a lot there, that was the least amount of Steeler fans he's seen at a Bengals game. And I thought that too. They blended in because they're always there.
Well, everybody wanted to show up because it was a whiteout.
I thought it was cool.
Y'all could have had 2 more Steelers fans there if you'd have ponied up.
I tried. Tickets were just crazy.
Yeah.
They were crazy.
When he told me, I said, "Yeah, it's good on its own."
All right, let's grade the Bengals uniforms.
I love them.
Oh, I thought they were awesome.
I love the Bengals whites.
The helmets are awesome.
The helmets are awesome.
Well, I guess it's 2-1.
You didn't like them?
I didn't like the all white uniform.
Oh,
I love them.
even my wife liked them.
Well, I'm not a style guru. Number one,
Well,
I'm not a fashion.
We know
guru.
that. Yeah, we know that.
I mean, look at me. You guys are mean.
Good looking Big X
It's
shirt,
time
though.
for Tony and Big Al's Mortal NFL Locks. Let's get to them now. No music until they're 5-0.
That's all you get till 5-0.
All right, Tony, you got the floor, man.
All right, here we go.
You give us the game, we'll tell you who you guys took because we know it's Jets, Giants, Titans.
Minnesota at home getting 1.5 against Philadelphia.
Oh, a game we don't know, Scooter.
Yeah.
2 good teams.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Minnesota coming off the bye. What's the spread here?
1.5.
Philadelphia, 2 straight losses, 1.5-point road favorites on Minnesota. I think you guys are taking. I think they're taking Minnesota
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're taking Minnesota.
because a lot of people are still
Everybody's
going
taking
to bet
Philly.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah,
because
everybody
their name
thinks-
is the Philadelphia Eagles.
And they've been losing, so they're going to come
I
back.
kind of like that. When Justin Jefferson came out yesterday, he said, look, we've lost twice to them since I've been here in Philly. First time we're playing them at home. He goes, I'm very excited about this game. If Justin Jefferson's excited, that makes me feel good about Minnesota.
Yep. All right, the next game. New Orleans at home plus 4.5 at no, they're on the road at Chicago, 4.5.
Scooter, who's he got? New Orleans or Chicago? They're both terrible.
New Orleans.
Yeah, they're taking New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm not the fan of that one, but
Plus 4.5.
4.5. Yep.
All right.
Arizona at home getting 6.5 against Green Bay.
I actually like this game. I didn't pick it in the 6-pack, but I think Brissett's going to get the start for Arizona again, even though Kyler he's been limited in practice. I think Brissett's going to get the start. The number you got is 6.5?
6.5.
Arizona's lost 4 games in a row. I think they win this game outright. Tony and Al took Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know it. All right.
I'm tempted to money line this game.
Ooh.
I think Brissett looked good last week.
He did.
They played very well against
another guy
Indianapolis.
managing the game.
They've lost their last 4 games by a total of 9 points.
And they dropped the football a couple of times in one game, didn't they?
Well, the Tennessee game was just crazy. I think they win outright. And I think Brissett is better for that team right now than Kyler Murray is.
There you go. All right, Atlanta getting 2.5 at San Fran.
Ooh, I took this one in the 6-pack. I'm not going to tell you which way I went.
Who do you all think we took?
Who did the big Al and
What's the game
Tony
again?
take? Atlanta at San Francisco.
At San
Sunday
Francisco.
night football.
They went with Atlanta.
Yep. Plus
2.5.
2.5. I got 1.5 here, but okay.
All right, the last one.
Got to be a Monday night game, right?
Houston plus 3.5 at Seattle.
No.
Seattle's going to kill them,
They are.
says everybody.
Says everybody.
Which means
Enjoy your L.
you're taking the Houston Texans.
Houston Texans. Houston, Texas, #1.
Is that really their song?
That was the
That was
Oilers.
the Houston
Oh,
Oilers.
okay.
Man, I don't know here. Sam Darnold's been good.
But see, if we
Monday
get,
night,
if we
12th man in Seattle.
if we get there 4-0,
you can hedge.
it's a big hedge.
Yeah, it's a big hedge. You're right. All right.
Y'all made fun of me the last 2 weeks.
That's true.
That is not inaccurate. Yeah, you're right. Minnesota plus 1.5 at home against Philly. New Orleans plus 4.5. I'm laughing when I'm even saying these games. At Chicago, Arizona plus 6.5 at home against Green Bay. Atlanta plus 2.5 at San Francisco. And Houston Monday night plus 3.5 at Seattle.
3-2, Tony.
Okay.
Coming right up.
I love Arizona. I said that.
I like that Vikings pick
I'm going to say you guys are 2-3.
I like when you guys hate my picks.
every week.
I'm going to say 2 and 3. 2 and 3 for you guys.
They're professionals playing football, and Vegas knows that's why they put point spreads on those games.
Speaking of Vegas knows, and I said this to you during the break, this is one of those weeks where Kentucky wins.
I said that on my show this morning.
Well, I don't listen to your show.
I know. You don't wake up that early.
No, I don't get up till 7 o'clock. Sorry. Or 7,
I was about to say, that's what time my show starts.
I get up
Fair
at 7:30, shave, shower. So I'm not.
They make Bluetooth
I have
speakers.
no
Got the
media.
third one.
No media till 8:30. Sorry. But this is one of those games where the fan base is unhappy. Stoops is taking a lot of grief. Oh, maybe Virginia Tech will pay the buyout and take him away from you. And they step up and beat a Texas team that has trouble offensively. Stoops continues to say, we're better than we played. I see a lot of good things on the horizon, which you're supposed to say. As a
Getting
coach.
better every week.
Getting better, improving.
Got to be able to run the ball and go play action. You got to complete passes.
And this is just one of those weeks where Kentucky, I'm not taking them in 6-pack because I don't want to be an idiot at the end of the day. But what
Got
are they,
that feeling, huh?
11.5?
13.
13? I think they cover. I think they might win. This could be Arizona Cardinal, Kentucky Wildcat parlay money line.
Ooh.
Money line parlay.
Heard you wouldn't.
Oh, now I will, for sure. It's only $5. Scooter talks me into the dumbest bets. You know, I got a Reds hat today for those of you watching on YouTube. That's because it's the closest thing to a Bengals hat I could find. Sorry, Scooter.
Scoot, I have a Bengals shirt. I did not wear it.
I mean, it wouldn't have bothered me.
He was going to wear his duck shirt, but it's in the wash.
Look, I want to win every game, yeah, but also, why do we watch sports? It's to be entertained and have fun.
And that was
right?
entertaining.
That game was very.
That was
entertaining.
one of the best Thursday night games you're ever going to see.
And, you know, they've had in the years past really sucky Thursday night games. But they've been pretty lucky.
This year's been awesome.
I think after last year, before the schedule came out, Amazon said, "Hey,
we got to have.
We're paying you a lot of money to broadcast these games. We expect a little better product in return." And the NFL, to their wisdom, listened to them and said, to their credit, said, "Okay, we'll give you some good games." Now, this didn't have the earmarks of a good game. You got no Joe Burrow.
Yep.
You got a Bengals team that's lost 4 in a row, and it sure didn't feel like it was going to be a good game. But it was an absolute terrific game. Now, next week, you ready? Minnesota and the Chargers.
All right, baby.
That's
Lightning
good.
bolts and Vikings.
Baltimore and Miami after that. Ooh. Vegas and Denver. Jets, Patriots.
Ooh, they got screwed lately.
Bills, Texans. And then we get to Thanksgiving.
But like you said, everybody
bets are
thought last night's game was wasn't going to be a great game. But the Bengals fans showed up.
They did. They showed up. They were loud. They outshouted the Steeler fans, which sometimes in that stadium they do not. And the team rewarded them with a win.
John, by the way, Arizona Cardinals, Kentucky moneyline parlay.
Yeah.
18-1.
Well, now I have to do it.
18-1.
Do I throw Louisville on there?
Just do the 2, John.
See what it is if I add Louisville on there.
That's
because
fun.
I can do that.
Yeah.
And then if Louisville loses, I can redo it the next day with just those
good
2.
call. Good call.
If you add Louisville, it takes it up to 95-1.
Whoa.
Let's take a break while I check my finances. When we come back, birthdays and six-pack coming up. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big Up. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter, final segment of the week.
Woo-hoo!
You don't have to be that happy about it. M&M Cartage hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 414. I don't know what that was for. 414-1450. If you like the Texas show. Any text, Scooter?
We do have one. Let's see.
One, yeah.
One. Yeah, we're doing good today.
A listener participated.
Hello, Spears on Sports. This is Patrick Murphy. I finished as a semifinalist in the Indiana State Invitational 9-ball Scotch doubles out of 85.
I knew he was doing a pool tournament this week.
Played with someone I didn't know, and we split $500. Waited 4.5 hours to play the semifinal match.
Yeah, I'm out.
What my buddy Jack Bell was it?
Your buddy Jack Bell's a big.
John, you're not out.
4.5 hours. I don't wait for
You
anything.
got to wait
anything
4.5 hours to get your $250. You're going to be just fine. You're waiting that out.
No, I'm
Green's
not.
your favorite color.
I'm not waiting now 4.5 hours.
Okay. But you'll place a
Just not.
meaningless
$60
parlay.
bucks an hour, John.
Right.
I don't care.
It's more money than you won from a parlay in
He's
3
got all
years.
kinds of money.
I got naps to take.
You could take a nap there.
I probably.
Yeah.
Lay down in the
Yeah,
booth.
I could do that. Lay down in line. I'm waiting for 4.5 hours here. Leave me alone. All right. What are we doing first, Scooter? Birthdays?
Birthdays.
Let's do
Yep.
birthdays.
All right.
All right, here we go. Wood Harris.
Wood.
Yeah, Wood Harris is 56 today. Can you tell me who Wood Harris is without looking it up, Tony Burke?
No.
Oh, that's fair. That was quick. Scooter?
No.
He played Julius in the Remember the Titans.
Most overrated sports movie of all time.
You and I have nothing further to talk about.
Followed right behind with Rudy.
He's opinionated today, Tony. Wood Harris played Julius.
He spends his time listening to
Remember the
Taylor
Titans?
Swift.
That's a good point. Good point. Michael McKean is 78 today. He was Lenny of Lenny and Squiggy.
Oh.
Remember? He was also in Better Call Saul. He was Saul's brother in Better Call Saul. Been in a bunch of stuff. Michael McKean, 78 today. Felicity Jones, Scoot, that one's for you. The British actress is 42 today. She's in Rogue, the Star Wars movie, among other things.
She's a 4.
Yep.
She's gorgeous.
Yep. She was in Inferno with Tom Hanks, The Theory of Everything. But Rogue One, a Star Wars movie, is what she's most famous for.
I didn't think that'd be on Scoot's movie.
No.
Yeah, I'm debating. I think I went a little too high. Maybe 3.5.
He's in a good mood
Yeah,
today.
I
Remember
figured
yesterday
3.5.
he was in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Today he's in a
He's
good
giving
mood.
him a half point today.
Mike Judge is 63 today, the creator of
Aaron's Pop?
Beavis and Butthead.
Carnolio.
Never was a big Beavis and Butthead.
Me neither.
My brothers
but I
loved.
know Bill loved him some.
Phoenix
That's why I put it on
Richard
here.
and Middletown Mo love.
That's why I put him on here. Mike Judge, 63. All right, Margot Kidder,
I love the name Margot.
Margot. Yeah, spelled different. She was Lois Lane in the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeve. Born on this date in 1948. She passed away 7 years ago.
We'll go 3 back in the day.
Back in the day. Passed away 2 years ago, or this year, I'm sorry. Norm, George Wendt,
Norm!
also born on this date in 1948.
I would drink no beer before it's time. It's time. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and I'm wearing milk bone
underwear. That's right. What's shaking? 2 cheeks and at least 4 chins. Norm Macdonald, comedian, Saturday Night Live, born on this date in 1959. He passed away a few years back.
A lot of people passed away.
Norm Macdonald fired at Saturday Night Live because Don Ohlmeyer, the producer of NBC Sports, was a big friend of O.J. Simpson, and Norm Macdonald would tell O.J. Simpson jokes left and right on the newscast on Saturday Night Live, and he got fired for it. And he was right, by the way. Eminem, 53 today.
Hey-o.
Anybody see 8 Mile?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I've never seen it.
What?
Is it worth my time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
Okay.
incredible.
I like. You know
I'm
what?
just asking.
I'm not a rapper guy, but I like Eminem.
I'm an Eminem fan, musically. He's 53 today.
Better question is, are you a Brittany Murphy fan?
I am a little bit of a Brittany Murphy.
All right.
Brittany
I don't
Murphy.
really know Brittany Murphy.
She makes that movie worth
All right.
it herself.
If he messes this one up, Tony, we may have to crash the scooter meter. She was born in 1918.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, would have been 107 today.
Sister Jean?
Rita Hayworth. She is the poster that Andy requested in Shawshank. Remember that? Rita Hayworth. Played Gilda in the movie, ironically enough, named Gilda. Rita Hayworth.
All right, we're going 4.5.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Alan Jackson.
Honky tonk.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Hey, that's probably more like
67 today, Alan Jackson.
We saw him in concert.
Country singer.
I snuck in.
I saw him a couple times.
Sadly, not sure how many birthdays he has left.
Yeah, he's
Not doing great.
he has trouble walking now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but 67, he was great back in the late 80s, early 90s. Man, he was everywhere.
Tall trees and all the waters and the seas.
Jamal Adams, running back, is 30 today, or is a defensive back, right, for Seattle. Jamal Adams, is that right? 30 today.
Yeah, DB.
Got a home run for you tonight.
Okay.
Not a popular one.
Uh-oh.
Toronto outfielder Miles Straw is 31.
I don't think Miles is going to play.
Probably won't start, so you don't have to worry about it. But if he does start,
He's hit 4 homers all year. He's not hitting one.
All right, 31.
Just needs a fifth.
Former Atlanta reliever John Rocker is 51 today.
A left-hander, throw it all over the place.
He never knew where it was going to go. Former Colorado Rocky home run hitter Carlos Gonzalez, also known as Cargo, 40 today.
Forgot about him.
That dude could hit now.
Hey, we never talked about Tulo taking over the Rockies.
But a lot of guys could hit in Colorado. I didn't know that he was named manager.
I think so. Yeah.
See, I don't pay attention.
I didn't know that.
Tulowitzki. I had no idea. Are you sure you didn't dream that one? Tony didn't see it, and I didn't see it.
I think he got named the man. I'll have to do something.
Okay. Robert Williams, former Celtic, Mississippi State star, 28. I think he might be with Portland now. I don't know if that sounds wrong. But Robert Williams, 28. Former Duke Blue Devil Danny Ferry, Cleveland Cavalier GM for a while, is 59 today.
Hang on a second. I'll give you a Troy Tulowitzki update. He's currently the hitting coach for University of Texas baseball. I don't see anything about him.
There's a story on TWSN.net that's announcing
know what that means.
He's the manager.
Brian Snitker, who retired after this season with Atlanta, is 70 today. Maybe that's why he retired. Turned 70. And Don Coryell would have been 101 today, Tony.
Eric Coryell.
He was one of the first to just open it up with Dan Fouts and the San Diego Chargers many, many moons ago. Don Coryell would have been 101. Those are your birthdays today. And now it's time for everybody's least favorite segment, the unsponsored six-pack. 3 college games, 3 pros games. I'll try to give you some winners. 4-2 last week. Still hovering around the 500 mark for the season. We'll start with a nooner. Always love the nooners, don't you, Tony?
Always.
Georgia Tech at Duke. Duke is a 1.5-point favorite over the 12th-ranked Ramblin' Wreck. The Blue Devils have lost to Illinois, which after that Indiana game does not impress me a whole lot. They also lost to Tulane, but they're 3-0 in conference, as is Georgia Tech. I don't know how good Clemson is. That's a good win for Georgia Tech at the time, but Clemson's gone the wrong way. Duke averages 36.5 points a game. I'm taking the Blue Devils here, and I'm going to give the 1.5 to Georgia Tech because Duke is at home, and this is for the outright lead in the ACC. Scooter puts a big L up on his forehead.
Georgia Tech's wins are not that impressive now that I look at them.
Yeah. I looked at both teams.
Beat Wake by 1.
Dukes aren't either, let's be honest, okay?
Right.
But I'm just going to take the home team here. There's a reason Vegas has them a 1.5-point favorite.
60.5.
60.5?
Yep.
You know me.
Over.
Notre Dame and Southern Cal and South Bend. That's a 7:30 game on NBC tomorrow night. Notre Dame is 9.5. USC, this is a bad spot for the Trojans because they're coming off an emotional home win against Michigan last week. Now they got to go across the country and travel to South Bend. Notre Dame is still on that we were 0-2, but we still think we can get in the playoff mentality. I think Notre Dame puts it on SC this week in a big way. Rain in the forecast tomorrow night in South Bend, so it could be an ugly field, but I think Notre Dame gets it done against USC.
Two things there. I don't think Michigan's that good.
Yeah.
And this is Notre Dame's biggest game left on their schedule.
Exactly. I agree.
0-2.
Tennessee at Alabama. 11th ranked Vols, 6th ranked Tide. Tennessee almost lost to Arkansas last week. That's part of my basis for this pick. Alabama's an 8.5-point favorite at home. This is not the same Alabama team that lost to Florida State in the opener. They've been really good lately. They put it on Georgia. They are going to run the football. Tennessee has had trouble stopping the run. I think Tennessee gets rolled over this week by Alabama. I'm giving the 8.5.
Don't hate that one.
Oh, good. I'm
with you.
I'm 1/2 and 2.5. He doesn't love it, but he doesn't hate it. So I get a half.
I'm 2-0-1 with you.
Thank you, man. 2-0-1.
Yeah, I don't like the Georgia Tech game.
So 2-1.
No, I didn't say you're going to lose. I just said I don't like the game.
Oh, okay. Oh, don't like the game. All right, New England at Tennessee.
Oh, God.
I'm a Titans fan. I know how bad they are. Mike Vrabel is coming back, and guess what? They fired him in Tennessee. He doesn't forget. He remembers. He's got Drake May and this team playing very, very well. They're 4-2. They are giving up 7 on the road here, which is a little bit higher than I wanted to give. But I think Mike Vrabel's going to get a little revenge fun in this one and put it on Tennessee. Give me the Patriots -7.
Don't like the game.
Scooters, give me another L.
1-3.
He's hurting my feelings here, Tony.
Nah, nobody hurts your feelings.
Indianapolis at the Chargers. That's a 4:05 start out in L.A. I believe. I'm a believer. I don't want to be a believer in Daniel Jones, but I am a believer in Daniel Jones. The Chargers are just so banged up. They may or may not get Khalil Mack back this week. If they do, that is a big difference maker. But I'm not sure how game ready he's going to be, even if he plays. Chargers give up a lot of rushing yardage, and Jonathan Taylor is going to be getting the ball a whole lot. I'm taking the Colts plus the point and a half in L.A. against the Chargers.
2-3.
All right, thank you, Scooter.
I don't like that
All
game.
I had to do is only say I'm taking anybody from Indiana, not named Purdue, and he's.
I like the Chargers.
They're awesome.
San Francisco at Atlanta. Give me the at home. Give me the Niners -1.5. Not Tony's 2.5. We could hit a middle here. Niners -1.5 against Atlanta. Thanks for listening. Matt Dennison is next. Talk to you Monday. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.